Here in Lake Tahoe, let's get right to the post-game show. Right now, Mark Kennedy has been waiting around because early handshakes.
Yeah.
Somewhat early handshakes.
Yeah, kind of a nice bonus.
Yeah, 7-3 victory. Mark, it's great to see you. You're into the playoffs. This team just seems to be firing right now.
Yeah, we're going pretty good. Yeah, we've had a good fall. We're playing well. Lots of confidence, good energy, good team dynamic. But, we knew that coming into this year, we had to be rolling pretty good right now in order to be ready for the Olympic trials in a couple weeks. So I think we're in a good spot.
Off camera, we talked about the fact that you guys have worked hard, of course, with Paul Webster, your coach, to be peaking right about now. And it seems like that blueprint has been followed and is going to plan.
Yeah, I would say so. We've done a lot of good things. We've worked real hard. I know you mentioned Paul. Paul's been a huge part of it. Not only the shot making and the technical, but lots of strategy discussions. And then the most important part, the team dynamic. And, we had a great week last week at the Pan Continentals.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. You don't get to win many new events at my age, so that was a lot of fun. But I think we took it as a real opportunity to, it was 10 ends, long round robin, lots of downtime together, and I think we did a really good job of using it as kind of a trials practice, and felt great, and our confidence has just been building since then. So
you will always allude to at my age, and many people always remark, does Mark Kennedy age? Many people think you don't, Mark. You're still at it, playing at such a high level, but it must be interesting to be at this point of life and career and be in these situations, but also be able to lean on all the experience you have.
Yeah, you nailed it. It's an interesting perspective. I always remember the last couple of years with Kevin Martin. I remember Kevin's last trials, and I think at that stage in his career, it was a little different perspective. I think he really enjoyed it. He had fun with it. He'd already won a couple, so I think there was a little bit of pressure off.
Sure.
And the ability to just go out and let it all go for the last time. I think there's a lot of, power in that. There's a lot of freedom in that. And to be honest with you, I felt that all year. I feel real free, and I know my teammates do. And we're one of our key mottos for our team is let's go have some fun. Yeah. Let's have some good energy. We don't know how many more of these we're going to have, if any. And that's just kind of loosened the burden for us to go out. And to your point, lean on the experience and, just play free, and it's worked out well.
Not much you haven't seen. I hate the conversation of have you contemplated or thought about if this is a last year? I don't know. Have you faced that at all?
Oh yeah. Lots of conversations about it. It's my last trials for sure.
Yeah.
The rest we'll kind of see what happens. It'll depend on what happens this season more than anything. But I'll have some conversations with Ben. We've been together a long time.
You're a package deal.
We're a package deal. I think we're going out together if we're going out.
Wow.
And the other thing, just being at home, like my girls are growing up. I got Aubrey's 17, Brecken's 14. Brecken loves curling. Yeah. Aubrey's going to the World Triathlon Championships in September next year.
Wow.
So you miss a lot on the road, and the stuff behind the scenes that people don't see is the amount of practice, the travel to Calgary, or Brad coming from Sault Ste. Marie. There's a lot that goes into this. And I want to be with my girls as much as possible. So I'll weigh the decision probably after the trials and go from there.
Future problems. Last one for you. The trials are in a couple of weeks in Halifax, and everybody's clamoring, Mark, like we always do, about how stacked this field is, but maybe more now than ever.
Yeah.
How does the trials that you work each quad for, how does that make you feel in this moment as you think about Halifax and the chance to wear the maple leaf for Canada once again?
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's a stacked field. You can lose to anybody.
Yeah.
You could go there and go 0-7, or you could go 6-1. Who knows?
Right.
I think for me, the pressure, honestly, is in the preparation. Have you done everything you could possibly do to be at your best that week?
Yeah.
And if you've done that, I've always felt you can go to the trials and relax and play free. And I found over the years, the team that is the most relaxed usually does really well.
Yep.
And not put too much pressure on yourself to win it. I said to people, we have an interesting history of the trials where the favorite has won a bunch of times, but 3 times we've had the last ranked team win the trials.
Pre-trials winners,
and young teams because they went in and played with no expectations. So there's something to that.
Yeah.
So I think we'll go in and again, I keep saying it, but just playing free, play loose, have some fun, make a ton of shots. We know who the crowd's going to be supporting, so we might be going in there a little bit as the villain, but hey, it'll be a great energy and we'll have a lot of fun.
Nothing you haven't weathered before, Mark Kennedy.
No, exactly. Looking forward to a great week.
Listen, you're playing with house money, and that seems fitting here in Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate you. Enjoy the night. We'll see you back here you've clinched the playoff spot. You've got one more round-robin game, but good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Devin. Appreciate it.
Mark Kennedy on the post-game show. We'll let him step off into the night and enjoy this, and we'll keep rolling here and bring in Hammy McMillan Jr. Thanks for this, Mark.
Yeah, thanks,
awesome. We'll see you. Good. Okay. Hammy McMillan Jr. Over the bench and into the post-game show from one clinched playoff team on the men's side to another team. Now it just keeps mowing down the competition. Hammy, great to see you.
You too, Devin,
you've got Granny in the crowd here.
Yes.
Some Scottish flags waving here. How nice is that?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Look, my granny's watched curling now for years and years, obviously.
Yeah.
There's a funny video of her knitting in 1999, watching my dad in the World Final. So, yeah, she's here knitting again. She knits wee squares and gives them charity.
I was seeing that tonight. I thought, she is a trooper.
Yeah, she loves it.
I wonder if it helps with some of the nerves or just pastime or all of those things.
No, I think it's fun for her to be here.
Yeah.
She's here this week. She's going to come to the European Championships in Finland.
Really?
And then she's already booked her tickets up for the Cortina.
Fantastic.
So she's loving life.
And you're loving life. This team is looking so dialed in again, Hammy. You guys work so hard to be in these situations. I talked to Grant before the game. I said, it's a little different when you're playing a Dean. And he was forthright about the fact that it'll always feel different with the history you guys have. You won it here tonight. Take us through it.
Yeah, absolutely. We know whenever we play those guys, it's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
First end, we got a couple of misses off Oscar. And unfortunately, Mr. Bruce's last and only got a 1. We could have capitalised on a big end there. But then Nicholas gave us that straight back in the second to go to force the 1 there. So, no, it was a good game. It was a good battle, as it always is. And we're going to have a good few more of those coming up.
Mark Kennedy and I were watching the end of the games here, and we were watching you guys, and he said, God, they're good. And then we started talking, Hammy, about the fact that what Mark said is you have to play perfect to beat these guys. They won't give you a miss. Do you feel that as a team? Do you know that the other teams are feeling this level of pressure to play a perfect game?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about it as like, keep doing what we're doing, keep piling the pressure on,
right,
and let's see if they can keep up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we have been playing recently, is making sure we play our game and not worry about the opposition.
The Olympics are looming. How excited are you for this? I mean, you guys have lived for this moment upcoming in February.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I think last week was 100 days to go.
That's right.
Today was 3 months to go.
Yeah, 91 days
91
now.
days.
Not that I'm counting.
No,
Hammy.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of curling to go on before then. We've got the Europeans coming up next. Then we've got a double week in Canada for the next slam in Saskatoon.
We're running back to my hometown.
I know, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I love that wee place.
Yeah, it is a great place.
Oh, I love it. Lots of good memories there. But yeah, obviously Olympics is coming up in February, and I don't think it will start sinking in until we get back from Steinbach in January. Once we get back from Winnipeg, it'll be, okay, now all the focus is on getting to in Cortina.
Yeah. How different is this go around than your first trip to the 5-ring circus?
Yeah, completely different. I think our going there the first time ever at Olympics, it was a COVID games, it was completely different. And no, we're going there hoping or thinking we can be on the podium, not sure which colour. The only medal we don't have now in our arsenal is that elusive gold. So that's the one we are striving for and aiming for now.
You've been outspoken about that. You've been clear about that. The goal is gold, and you're really looking good, Hammy. How do you like Tahoe?
Tahoe's brilliant.
Yeah,
it's lovely. The weather's awesome.
Yeah.
For me, being a Scottish guy, shorts and t-shirts in November doesn't happen much. But yeah, it's good, and obviously family's out here too.
Brilliant. Go get some time with him. Appreciate you, and we'll see you in another playoffs at the Grand Slam of Curling.
Perfect. Cheers, Devin. Thank you.
Hammy McMillan Jr. on the post-game show. He's got Granny, who's knitting in the stands, soaking it all up. The Scottish flags are waving here in the United States. Team Mowat on to the playoffs. Another team clinching a playoff spot here tonight with another another victory at the Grand Slam of Curling. Team Homan defeating Team Laws just minutes ago, and now on the post-game show, Sarah Wilkes. Wonderful to see you, Sarah.
Thanks for
and
having
thanks
me.
for making time. Hey, listen, another victory here. Can we talk about that deuce you guys scored in the 7th end? I've never seen anything like it.
To be honest, we got a little lucky. Yeah, the call was like the thin double. We got a little lucky that it caught at the back there. Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible.
We weren't looking for that too. We were looking for another one.
I said, you guys better get to the tables, roll some dice or spin a wheel after that shot.
Absolutely. We're in the right town for that.
Yeah, so impressive the ways this team continues to find ways to win. Last night you fell behind 4-1 and just figured out the ice and turned on the pressure and found another way to win. How fun is it, Sarah, to know that whatever position you're in, you can win a game?
Absolutely. It's empowering for sure, just to know that like we have that resilience if we stick with it, that we can find a way to win. We've done it, and it just like gives us more confidence going into all sorts of different situations.
It was against Team Laws. It's been a long time since you guys have lost to a Canadian team. I think October 2024, the last time you lost to a Canadian team. How do you make sense of this extraordinary run you've been on?
I think it's just, really having that belief in each other and really just coming together as a team and figuring out what you can do every shot to be better and every game to be better, and just continuing to do that and being relentless at that kind of pursuit of constantly striving to be better. And yeah.
Is it a fair assessment when I watch you, there is an ease and a lightness around this team? It feels light. It feels fun at a time where you're going into trials where teams are getting tense. It feels like the demeanor and the energy has stayed the same.
Yeah, I think there's definitely some nerves there, right? It's a big event coming up. It means a lot. We've put a ton of work in to get where we are, but also just, knowing that we have that confidence. We know how well we can play. We know the work that we've put in. Like you said, just kind of gives you that lightness. Like we'll go in and see what happens, because we know we've done, everything we can to prepare to be peaking at the right time.
Can I ask you about being 6,200 feet above sea level? Because when I walk up and down the stairs here, I'm out of breath. I might be out of shape, Sarah. You were a sweeping machine once again here tonight. How have you handled sweeping in altitude?
The first game was really hard.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of thinking about it on the way here, and then the first game I was like kind of hunched over a couple of times out of breath. It was hard.
And you are not out of shape.
It was hard. But yeah, I think my body's been getting used to it. It's still harder than I think it usually feels, but yeah, it definitely makes a difference.
What do you think of Tahoe?
I love it. It's beautiful. I actually haven't seen the lake yet, so
get that on the list.
We're going tomorrow.
Okay.
And hopefully maybe see a bear. I think everyone else in the event has seen it. So
it is out there. I have yet to see a bear sighting. So maybe we'll go to the
tomorrow's our
lake
day.
and do a bear sighting tomorrow. Okay, Sarah. Fantastic. 3-0 to start and on a roll. Team Homan. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks, Devin.
Okay, Sarah Wilkes on the post-game show. That's going to do it. Day 3 in the books here at the Tahoe Blue Event Center. And again, we're just getting started here. Of course, the final round robin games here tomorrow. They do the crossover games, and then we will sort through the playoff picture. It's getting a little bit clearer, but of course, there is in the forecast a chance for tiebreakers. That would happen Saturday morning, the men's and women's quarterfinals Saturday afternoon, and then semifinals Saturday night, all leading to Championship Sunday. Also a note, curling fans, the Military Invitational, the first of its kind. 5 teams, 4 from the United States, 1 from Canada, gets started down the road at the Epic Curling Club here in Tahoe. They were doing a Learn to Curl event with Team Anderson and Coach Ree Carruthers here tonight. They're going to be ready, and the 2 teams that make it to the championship game will play right here on Sunday morning. So it's all happening, and of course, just a great moment for all those military personnel so close to Veterans Day and Remembrance Day as we salute everyone serving for their countries. Okay, that's going to do it for today, Thursday, in the books here in Lake Tahoe. Good night for now, curling fans, and we'll see you back here Friday in Lake Tahoe. Get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow.